Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the Reversal Roundup. Every week here on the channel from now on, we are going to be running down all the big tournament results from the past week. We're going to be reaching out to the four corners of the FGC globe to bring you all of the latest news. To start this week, we head over to New York, where one of the most anticipated community run events of the year was going down. BUM presents Heatwave 2022. In one of the first large-scale, high-level DNF Duel tournaments, Master Mike's impressive Kunoichi play stood out. Fighting out of losers, he managed to defeat Zane's Swift Master to make it to Grand Finals, and then reset the bracket, optimizing every single hit against Complex 90's Hitman to take the title. Master Mike! In Guilty Gear Strive, it was Tempest that took the title after resetting the bracket against Bean, who sent him down to the losers in Winners Final. And then all eyes were on Dragon Ball FighterZ as some of the best of North America fought against the best of Europe for enormous prize. After Wawa was sent to losers bracket by Zane, Scamby's son was crying because Wawa, as one of his favorite players, can't lose. Wawa goes on to promise that he will never lose again, and he went on an epic losers run to win the entire tournament. I'm told on good authority that it couldn't be more anime than that.
Wawa is the best right now.
He's the best.
This weekend, we saw the new Smash Major Double Down go down in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Terrorizing Leo anytime he's off stage, but he says, you know what, let me give you a break and tap that ass on stage.
In Ultimate, Proto Bantam took it over MK Leo, winning 2 sets over him, including Winners Final and a hard-fought Grand Finals reset bracket. Over in Melee, Amsa finally made a Grand Finals with Yoshi, but in a hard-fought reset bracket, eventually lost to a heartbreaking self-destruct.
Amsa dies.
Panda's IBDW took the Melee title. Sadly, the event did not go by without any controversy, and unless you uninstalled Twitter for your phone, you would have seen what happened with Hungrybox. Waking up at 6 a.m. in the morning, heading to the emergency room, coughing up blood, despite testing negative for COVID, still decided to come in and play without a mask, which caused huge amount of controversy. Hungrybox did eventually DQ himself from the competition.
I just think that when you engage with HBox,
this past week saw plenty of DNF Duel action in Europe, and it was entirely dominated by the young player known as Mystic. This past week, we saw them win SaltyEU.
He picks it up, and that is it! Mystic Smash is your first SaltyEU.
They took the title in the 2BCU Challenger League.
It's not quite there. The throw. There we go.
And then went on to win 2 high-level online tournaments in one day. Taking both the Kayane Cup and here closing it out, winning Leffen's LEVO event for DNF Duel as well.
Oh, but catches the jump.
It seems like there is at least a good array of competition, as all 4 Grand Finals, he beat 4 different players, but it is looking like Mystic is getting ready to dominate Europe in DNF Duel. Over to Street Fighter now, and the Capcom Pro Tour online carries on. Top seed Picoro fell early and failed to make it to top 32, so it seemed like fan favorite Frozen was in the driving seat with his electrifying Nash. Despite being sent to losers by Shaka, Frozen managed to run it back in the losers final and eliminate the Dalsim to earn a place in Grand Finals. Frozen managed to reset the Grand Finals to go into another tight set, and we went into the final game.
Put him off guard right there. He didn't know what to do about it. Does get the stun off the
Despite what looked like an incredible comeback on the cards from Frozen, he couldn't pull it out in the end, and Dookie was the one to claim that spot in the 2022 Capcom Cup.
And the throw does it. Dookie off the activation keeps it nice and simple. The strike throw.
Now, welcome to CLG's Run It Thursdays with their inaugural tournament for the fighting game community. My name is Vicious.
Esports organization CLG announced their entry into the FGC at Combo Breaker, signing a number of talents, including the Street Fighter V player Brian F. That also included the announcement of their new weekly event entitled Run It Thursdays. And as you can see, I was very fortunate to be involved in that broadcast alongside my guy, Rob TV.
Man, them a little bit skinnier than me, but it's all good. Logan Sama, what's going on with you, bro?
But it was the 23-year-old Japanese exchange student Kudo with his incredibly impressive Chun-Li that was sitting in grand finals on the winner's side facing Idol.
Perfect. This is horrible for Laura.
After resetting the bracket in style, Idol was able to close it out with this incredible trade combo. How's he ready? The awareness shows what a level this guy is playing on to claim the title for the East Coast. And then it was the turn of the West Coast to take over.
That was a ridiculous cross-up.
Favorite Chris CCH, this time using Seth, managed to make it into the grand finals and reset the bracket against Shine, who was fighting out of Texas.
That's where we at now.
Shine was reminded dearly the risks involved with that command grab V-trigger as Chris CCH backdashes and gets the big combo into the finish to close it out, claiming the title for the West Coast.
He can see the spirits, and instead he sent Shine to the afterworld. I'll tell you what, Chris CCH is your champion of the West Coast.
They're back next Thursday with Guilty Gear Strive, and Street Fighter V returns the week after that.
Chris CCH coming it back.
Saltmine continues their European representation in Capcom's World Warrior program after last week's UK event, which saw Ending Walker take the first victory. This time it was EU West. And after a hard-fought bracket, we saw favourite Takamura from Belgium fighting out of loser's side up against Geeko in Italy.
Back for a one.
Back throw.
With the Kami Akuma matchup not working out for Takamura here, he switched to his Ken to try and get the job done.
Not dead yet though, didn't spend the bar. Actually didn't even have the bar to spend.
And it was looking like it was going in his favour as he started to bring it back. However, relying too much on those single hit confirms in an online tournament proved to be fatal for Takamura here, and it was Geeko that took the grand finals and the first World Warrior event for the EU West region. Although their CPT event and Topanga League have both passed us by, Japan's still representing for Street Fighter V. Momochi and Choco Blanca's Shinobism organization host the regular Tokyo Online Party, a 3v3 single elimination team-based event that is held entirely online. Momochi was there with his Cody alongside young gun Yamaguchi, fresh off a 13th place and a top 8 finish in the last 2 CPT Japan events, with other student Johnny rounding out the team. But they could not get the job done as they fell in grand finals to the team of Vanal's Laura alongside Storm Kubo and Kichipamo representing Gif. As always, Japanese team tournaments one of the most exciting to watch, with some incredible character representation and arguably bottom tier Gif getting the win in grand finals. Incredible stuff.
While you're working 9 to 5,
we're working around the clock to bring you the best KI tournaments the world has ever seen.
Continuing the 3v3 theme, our last event that we're going to be taking a look at is DevilMayCare's Radical Rising Tides of War. This 3v3 invitational featured a game that we do not see enough of, Killer Instinct.
Right now, Rick's about to wash.
In the end, the House of Pain was the team that claimed the title after a very impressive OCV from none other than the EVO GM himself, the Hado.
Rick said done. I call game. GG, everyone. And your grand finals champion.
Comfort.
And big shout out to DevilMayCare for everything they do for KI. All right, that's it from us here at Reversal for this week's roundup. We could have quite possibly missed an incredibly important event out there this week, and we are trying our best. We need you guys to jump in and help us out. Hit us up on Twitter at Reversal_GG and let us know about your events that are happening. Hit us up with clips, let us know the results, and we will do our best to include the most exciting events of the week right here in the Reversal Roundup.